Hello, I am Luciana Brito from the Federal University of Rio de Janeiro. My research is in the field of human-data interaction, more specifically, data literacy. I focus on socially marginalized communities in the city of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. In this context, platform capitalism and informational disorder have had strong impacts. During the COVID-19 pandemic, for example, these dynamics contributed to a high mortality rate and also create difficulties in assessing and sharing reliable information within communities. At the same time, many communities face challenges when trying to produce and circulate data about their own realities in order to claim rights from public authorities. In Brazil, computer science curricula already include important skills for a data-driven society. However, they still not address the need to develop educational strategies specifically aimed at fostering data literacy in vulnerable communities, which remain largely excluded from global data education. Based on this scenario, we formulated two research questions. The first is, how do underserved communities interact with data? The second is, how can we co-design strategies to foster data literacy in underserved communities? The goal of this research is to understand how Brazilian underserved communities interact with data and, based on this understanding, develop a framework to foster data literacy among low-income communities so they can use data to support their struggles. This study uses qualitative and participatory research design. It's based on design science research as both a methodological and epistemological approach, and it is grounded in principles of popular education. We conducted the research together with residents from two underserved communities in Rio de Janeiro. During the ethnographic phase, we observed more than 270 participants and worked closely with 57 active participants with diverse genders and racial backgrounds. These participants included teachers from a local public technology school, students and workers from the community leaders from other vulnerable territories, representatives from the City Science and Technology Department, and from the university and staff. The research is organized into three design science research cycles. The first cycle was a 6-month university extension project. In the second cycle, we organized workshops that included unplugged data literacy activities, audiovisual presentations, photo voice data collection, and discussion circles. These activities helped us understand how communities interact with data. Based on these results, in the third cycle, we plan to design and evaluate a framework to help teachers teach data literacy to the population. From the thematic analysis of the ethnographic data, three main findings stood out. First, we observed that it's necessary to show community members that data literacy can support social empowerment. Many participants began to engage more when they see that working with data can reveal characteristics and challenges of their communities and support collective struggles often organized by civil society groups. Second, we found that learning about data needs to be connected to the real problems people face in their daily lives. These include issues such as food security, unemployment, structural violence, police violence, and different forms of social inequality. These findings suggest that data literacy in vulnerable communities should not be understood only as a technical skill. Instead, it should be seen as a situated, relational, and political practice. Our preliminary results highlight the importance of dissemination and popularization strategies that help spark interest and create entry points for community engagement with data. In this sense, data literacy can function as a mediating resource for action, supporting community advocacy and collective organization. Thanks for watching.